Hello to my Taurus viewers. This is Yasha with SoulsIntersect, and I have your April of 2016 intuitive tarot reading ready. I want to let you know also that I made an introductory video about me and what I do, so in case you're interested, I will paste the link to that in the description for this video. So one thing that I wanted to mention in that introductory video that I forgot to mention is that obviously I don't shuffle and pull the cards on camera, but I want to let you know that it is authentic. I meditate and shuffle for a while on your sign and on the time period, and I usually pull 3 to 4 cards, and I always go with the first ones that I pull, so I don't alter anything, and I don't want to sugarcoat anything or anything like that. So what you see is what you get, and with that, let's get started. So I actually did something kind of different for you this month because I felt pulled to do so. I pulled the first 3 cards, so if you remember from last month, the first 2 are usually a couple of things that are playing out for you this month, and the third card that I pull is an overarching or an underlying theme. It can also be an outcome. I felt like I wanted some confirmation, so I pulled out my Morgan Greer deck, and I decided to just pull one card from it, and I actually got the same outcome or theme card, which is pretty awesome and good confirmation. And I'll start by saying this is definitely, most definitely you. The Knight of Pentacles is an earth sign like you, and ready to charge forward, just like a common quality for a Taurus. And it is that kind of month for you. It's also going to be a birthday month for some of you, so happy birthday. It is definitely your month. Every single card I pulled is a pentacle. They're all extremely positive, and I feel like it's going to be a really lucky month for you. So this could also be, now that it's getting towards the middle of the month, it could also be going forward into May. Okay, I just got the message that that's correct, and that basically while the sun is in Taurus, it's going to be a really, really awesome time for you. So in general, for every sign that tends to be true. Not that every birth month is always perfect every time, but it's usually a better time for you to shine, and you tend to be luckier. But so I feel like the message is that for this year in particular, that's going to be true. And this reading really confirms that. So I'm going to come back to these two because there's a few other things I want to talk about, but I'm going to talk about the first 2 cards I pulled. On the left, I have the 10 of Pentacles, and on the right, the Ace of Pentacles. So this is the full spectrum. It's interesting. I also got this for Aries in reverse. But basically, I feel like it's telling you that the full spectrum is available to you in terms of needing to get to a more stable position, needing to get to higher ground, needing to make the money that you need to, or to get an investment that you need to. It could also be some kind of inheritance for some of you, especially with the 10 of Pentacles there. It could be old money, something owed to you that could be coming back to you, returning to you. And it seems like it would be the perfect timing for it because with the Ace of Pentacles as well, it's a great time to start new endeavors and to really work towards getting to the stability that you crave. So for some of you, this could be starting out new ventures, and for others of you, you could already have your own business or kind of be pretty invested in a company or in a position that you've been in for a while. But this is a chance to either spring forward in like a new project in that business, start a new business, as I mentioned, or possibly move to a better position in a company that you're with, or to leave to start a new position as well. This is a really great time for that. And with the flowers and the card and the purple, I'm really getting this lucky, and the green and the purple, this lucky and like luxurious feeling. And for some of you, this could be a really a windfall, but that's of course not going to be the case for all of you. Though I do feel like if it's something that you like and you do, I just saw the coin as kind of something happening in a casino. So I don't know anything about that, but if someone watching this likes that, you could also have some luck there. Not to encourage it or discourage it necessarily, but I got that message from my guides. It felt like something like a craps table or something like that. So that could be a possibility for you. You could be in a position where you've been really waiting to finalize something, to build a solid foundation for something, to make it better for your family, if you have a family. Or this could also be about family of origin, so parents, aunts and uncles, or siblings or cousins, that they've been investing in something you're doing, or vice versa, and it's the time for that to shine, is what I'm getting. There may have been sort of a waiting period, but I really feel like it's kind of all systems go. Like, everything is really in place to make happen what you need to. It's an extremely positive reading. So with the 2 Knights of Pentacles coming up for you, which I just think is wonderful, it is confirming for you that it's time to charge forward, as I said earlier. So a couple of warnings maybe, and it's interesting how I put these together, that I pulled this as the 4th card, and that with these 2 decks, they sort of end up being back to back. Make sure that you're not getting in your own way in any way. So like if, say, you're getting some money to make an investment, or deciding how to invest something and feeling indecisive about it in some way, make sure that you're not getting too in your head, or letting logic get in the way. It's almost like the 2 aren't seeing eye to eye, so that could be different aspects of yourself. There could also be some kind of new thing that you're doing that you're not that comfortable with, that may also feel in some way like causing guilt almost in some way, or I don't think it's anything serious or like illegal or immoral really, but for you, possibly you're not used to having so much money, and maybe you're uncomfortable with one of the sources, like in some minor way, and so you're not seeing eye to eye with yourself in that way. So I'm getting that as a warning. So I do feel like, take what's handed to you and really go with it. I don't see any harm. I'm not getting any negative energies, or like you're going to have to owe someone in a way that you don't want to. That may be something that you're worried about. Or you may not be able to like pay back a loan or something like that. I really do feel like the energies are all really positive, and at least right now that's not something you would have to worry about. Or at least I guess what I would say is, I can't predict the future, but what I would say is that it shouldn't stop you from getting started, is the message. So if anything were to come up later, there'll be a way around it. I feel like not getting started is definitely not the answer. Okay. So that's what I'm getting from them being back to back. Another thing that I'm getting is twins. So I'm getting kind of a twin vibe. This could be for some of you a twin sibling that you're going into business with. For some of you, this could also be about a romantic thing, like a twin flame. So I'm not sure what the message is there, but seeing these 2 together like this, I'm starting to pick up a little bit of romantic energy. So some of you could have recently met a twin flame. Financial stuff could be something that is coming between you in some way. And I know that a lot of twin flames may start out together and then end up separated. And usually there's some major themes causing separation. So this is something that I do. It's one of my specialties. And if you're ever interested in getting a reading about something like that, twin flames or soulmates, or of course tarot readings, you're welcome to contact me. for a private reading. Let me go back up here to see what else I can pick up in terms of a romantic or relationship energy. Okay, so I'm being drawn to look closely at the stars on the pentacles. So I am getting that, and I'm seeing the couple in the Ten of Pentacles on the left there. So this romantic energy and almost like a soul family vibe, and it's confirming for me that you may have met someone who's a soul family member. And with the two pentacles above their head, kind of stars aligning, it does seem like you have or will meet someone who, it may not be a twin flame. We don't all have twin flames, but it could be a really good soulmate. I'm definitely getting that for some of you. Definitely someone from your soul family. So, and it, for some of you, this is going to be romantic, and for some of you, it is going to be like a business partner. And some of you may have also been looking into like your being a star seed and what star system you may have originated from. Some people don't believe in this, but some do. And I think that for some of you, this may be something you've been looking into, because I'm really seeing this celestial theme with the pentacles as well. So it could also be a circumstance, like something with your business just might seem to align in a way that it seems like it can't be coincidence, that it's destined, star-crossed. So that could be, again, with business or with a relationship. Okay, let me see if I'm getting anything else. I'm getting drawn to that red sun on the background there of this Knight of Pentacles from the Morgan Greer deck. Give me just a moment. I'm just getting this like very warm summery feeling, and with the oak leaves on his helmet as well, it's like they're in full blossom, full bloom, or they have their full greenery, I guess. So it's really feeling like that I'm getting, July or August, and I feel like something might come to fruition around that time in regard to this business endeavor or this relationship that we're talking about. And also getting I'm hearing like Land of the Rising Sun, like it may be something to do with East Asia or something like that. So that may be a theme for some of you. You may have also met someone who is from a different culture, and so rather than the money being something that is coming between you, it could very well be the cultural differences, and that's something that can come up with twin flames too. Any kind of theme to do with like society or culture or religion or beliefs is often something that can come between twin flames. And so for this reading in particular, if it is about a twin flame, I feel like it's either money differences, could even be like financial class, or culture. So really different cultures. Yeah, and I'm even seeing the figure on the right now. I'm noticing that he's got like a darker skin, and it could just be some of the coloring of the card. But darker skin, like darker hair that you can tell from the color of the mustache. And then the figure on the left does seem to be white. So there could be, I just think there could be some cultural differences there. And then I'm also picking up, I'm seeing the shoulder of the knight there as like a fleur-de-lis, so something possibly to do with Catholicism or France or New Orleans. So this is all just kind of coming up from the symbols. So that's one of the ways that I read as well. So I'm definitely picking that up. But I'm getting that summer vibe again, and I'm getting it really from both the cards. Like I'm seeing summer happening in two different climates, so it could also be that you're spending the summer away from someone, and that could be something that's coming between you as a couple, because I feel like the summer and the right card is warmer and in a different climate than the summer on the left card. So yeah, I think that some of you may be traveling away from each other, and it could also be that your business partner is somewhere else. That could cause maybe some confusion, make things a little bit more complicated in terms of business. Okay, So that's what I'm getting for you for this month, Taurus. Happy birthday again if it happens to be your birth month. I will post a video again in May. And thank you for watching. If you're interested in a private reading, you can contact me at soulsintersect@gmail.com. Thank you.